All right, sovereign feminine. So you told the truth. You told somebody the truth and they cannot take it. You have told somebody the truth and they took off running. I'm getting the vibe that it's a divine masculine. You told him the truth and he could not take it. And the reason he cannot take it is because it was awakening. You know, when a sovereign feminine tells the truth, it's very rare that people can take it because it's powerful. It's going to transform the environment. You gave him an awakening that he was not ready for, even though you have unconditional love. Unconditional love for him. Mary Magdalene just came through the reading. Unconditional love. You were somebody that was very much holding him up. You have unconditional love, but the Archangel Michael decided that it was time for him to get some truth. And even though you have a deep affinity for this masculine, it was time for him to hear the truth. It wasn't even about you. And he's upset. He done ran and told the whole community how you did him. Let me just go ahead and let you know that now. He done told the whole community how she hurt me. She gonna tell me. She gonna tell me. He done told everybody how you so-called did him, but he know in his heart you a goddess. He know in his heart you a goddess. Point blank, period. He knows you a goddess. And there's nothing nobody could tell him that would let him think any different. And he still loves you. But I get the vibe that this man has pretty much disappeared. Like he has gotten in the wind. I keep getting this childhood sweetheart energy, y'all. 6 of Cups. Childhood sweethearts keep coming up on the board. This was a childhood sweetheart. And something you told him was just something that he flat out could not take. Okay? You used your throat chakra. Whatever you told him, it was something really deep. It was something that was really, really, really piercing to him. And he just was not able to take it. Okay? You set some boundaries. We see Ishtar coming through the building. You set some boundaries. Period. You set some boundaries. You said some things he never expected you to say. In fact, he never expected anyone to say them. But you had the strength. I love you, O Lord, my strength. Psalms 18:1. You had the strength to do it. You had the strength to do it. You had a dream about it. Dreams. Another thing that keeps coming through. A lot of people out there having dreams. They're having dreams, especially in the feminine. I don't know if y'all watched yesterday. I told y'all that I literally had the moon come visit me in a dream. Like, it's so much feminine energy out here right now. And so many women are being touched right now with different messages, divine feminine messages. In fact, I need to do a reading about that and really talk about that. You're this man's true love. The problem is this man ain't shit, okay? He can't even handle having a true love because he's too dishonest. He would be married to you, the Hierophant energy. The Hierophant's energy just came through, but he's too dishonest. We just keep getting to that. This man likes to keep situations going, likes to keep BS going. And what he thought he was doing, he thought he was overpowering you. He thought he was overpowering you. And when he got into a place, because I'm getting this information, y'all follow me. When he got into a place, okay, where he really thought he was in control of you, y'all see this bird here that's coming out of her mouth? I don't know if y'all can really perceive that. What came out of your mouth was horrifying for him. The truth that you gave him was horrifying. It literally broke him down. He might have went into narcissistic collapse. 8 of Pentacles. This was the moment that your sovereign witchiness came through. You understood without even knowing, feminine. You understood exactly what to say to him. To hit him below the belt. You understood exactly what to say to him. And previous to this, he had been making you an offering, but it was a small offering. Knight of Pentacles. It wasn't even the fullness of the offering that he could give you. He could have given you more. And he wasn't. And you ended up saying something to him that literally took him out. Do you hear me? It took him out. It took him out. Okay? This has something to do with finances. There were some financial issues here. And what he was hoping to do was create something with you. We see the God Amun-Ra coming through. I'll praise Amun-Ra. What he thought that he was going to be able to do is usurp your wisdom and create a reality that he wanted. Create a reality that he wanted. And you was like, let me hit you with some of this truth, because one thing about the sovereign feminine is us being a feminine that is so exalted, we're able to see the full picture. Where somebody thinks all I'm showing you is this corner right here, That's cute and everything. You can show me just this corner right here, but I'm still going to see the full picture because I'm exempt from all that nonsense and BS and you trying to make me this type of woman and that type of woman. I'm exempt from all of that. That has nothing to do with me. Okay? That has nothing to do with me. I'm going to rest and sit in my power as a seer regardless. And that's what's been going on. And we got a lot of these. I don't know how many of y'all have heard about it. It's like a lot of mental health crisis going on in the masculine. And I need to do a reading on that. And a lot of it is because of these women are seeing things they've never seen before. Again, this has something to do with finances. Okay? This man was trying to get by without paying. He was trying to get by without paying. And he just wanted you to believe him. If you believe, he just wanted you to believe the storyline he was giving you because he thought he was some type of God. And he thought that if it was some sexual energy involved, he was going to have you going. You was just going to be a believer. Oh, I got her going, dog. She believed me. He was ignoring everything you said. He was treating you like you was just barking at him. Like you was just barking because you tried to offer this man correction before. He didn't want to hear it. But you had your angels watching after you. That's something that they can never prepare for, but you have protection. You have protection. What I see again right here, helpful people. There were so many spirits and people around you helping you, giving you what you needed, telling you the things you needed to know. I mean, he just was in no position to have much of anything to say. He really was not. He was in no position, and he tried to say a lot. He tried to say a lot. He really was not in position to say anything. But the real question is, what did you tell him? Because you gave him some truth that knocked him on his ass. So what was this truth? I'm curious. What was this truth? Because you gave him some truth that came through his life like the Tower card. It literally struck him down. You gave him some truth that struck him down deep in his soul. What was this truth that you gave him? Whatever it was, he didn't even think you knew this goddess. He thought, I don't know what he thought. He didn't even think you knew. Okay, you looked at everything he was offering you and you looked at it good. Seven of Pentacles energy. You looked at everything that you were being offered and you looked at it very good. And you saw him sneaking around. You saw his motions. Okay? You saw his motions. You saw the dishonesty. You saw the sneaking around. You saw that he was even being very strategic in regards to you. And you saw that he was trying to keep his emotions out of the picture. He was just in your life, trying to be strategic, trying to play games, trying to mix and match a little of this, a little of that. He was just on some bullshit. Let's just say what it was. He wasn't honest. He just wasn't being honest. He wasn't being honest at all. And he was hoping to rekindle with you, not even being honest. Okay, we had all of these cards flipped to the top. Not even being honest. He expected y'all to start over. But you blew that up. I told you we saw this Tower card energy. You blew that up. You messed up the family. Y'all see that Ten of Cups? Y'all remember when the mod told the family that in Soul Food, it's all y'all's fault. You messed up the family. This is the energy he's in. He's giving very much a mod right now, y'all. Ace of Wands. Because he thought he was bringing you a new lie, a new story. You gonna love him and everything's gonna be everything. And when you aired him out, this Tower energy, my man detached, King of Swords, he started trying to play aloof. He went all into the narcissistic discard. He started trying to play aloof. He started trying to play aloof because you saw him. You saw what he was all about. You saw the sneaking around. You looked at everything this man was doing. Notice we see 7 and 7. We see 7 and 7. We see this was the day that you just rested on it and laid back like, wait a minute. Let me use my third eye and see what this dude is bringing. And you saw the nonsense. You saw the nonsense. But Spirit got a lot to say. You saw the nonsense. And he really thought he had you going. He thought he had you in a delusional state because he was making a lot of promises. Y'all know it. He was making a lot of promises. Oh, I think you're so beautiful. You have a beautiful heart. Whole time he's being a snake. Whole time he's practically trying to do witchcraft on you, honey. He's doing so much manipulation it don't make no sense. He's in the game hoping to get money without having to really give money. He's sitting here trying to adorn himself and get drama out of you. He wanted you to be all dramatic about him. And you was like, Ten of Swords, I wish I would. I'm a god. Okay? You was like, I'm sovereign feminine. Who did you have me confused with? Who did you have me confused with? This left him crying. This left him sick with it. This man might have went into some kind of narcissistic collapse from this point, had to go to bed for a while, had to reach out to friends and family, had to just lay in the bed and cry and watch some of them little gangster movies. You know them little gangster movies the guys like to watch. He was in a terrible space due to your feminine energy and the feminine energy that you brought to the table, to the game. He could not deal with it because sovereign feminine, hierophant energy, you stood in truth. You stood in truth. And in your standing in truth, there was nothing he could do with it because you're coming from a place of spiritual truth. You're coming from a place of spiritual truth. This man was coming from a place of demonic bullshit. And that truth that you gave him, it cut him like a knife. And he has not been able to recover since, is what I'm hearing. He really has not been able to recover. And he can't recover because on some level, this man still is in love with you. He's still in love with you and he's stuck on the past. He's stuck in the past. He can't believe it. Not you talking to him like this. Not you telling him stuff like this. Y'all supposed to be family. Seahorse, Family Matters. Y'all supposed to be family. He thought he was coming back to enhance the dynamic. I'm finna bring it back around. He was coming through to take action. That this is what he thought. And you looked at everything he gave and you was like, you got to be kidding me. Page of Pentacles. You was like, you a small fish. You bringing me a small offering. You doing a lot of lying. Bro, where is the realness at? Give me something I can use. Okay? And he was just left out here embarrassed. And it's not you, baby. It's him. Through and through. It's him. He just don't have his stuff together. And you are a feminine energy, whether you're male or female. You're operating in divine passion. You're operating in divine passion. You're operating as an ascended master when it comes to this man. There is nothing he can do with you. And this left him broken down. This left him broken down. It really did. Spiritually and mentally, he's in shock. You probably haven't even heard from him. So the question at that point becomes, does this man return? Does he actually try his luck with you again? Okay, he's undecided. Two of Pentacles. He's undecided. I bet he is, because he see what's good. He's undecided, but you are still very much on his mind. But it's as though he feels like you're in a different dimension than him. Like he doesn't really know how he would reach you. Nine of Pentacles energy, you're on a level that he knows nothing about. Like, how would he reach you? Bottom of the deck, even though he does still want to be your lover. He has no clue how he would reach you. He's literally like he's looking across the pond, wondering, is there something better? Is there a way for me to get to her and be better? Maybe if I'm more assertive. See, we're seeing now Two of Pentacles why he's undecided. Maybe if I'm more assertive, maybe if I offer her a cash offering, what could I do? What could I do? He's trying to listen to his intuition. My guess is his intuition is a bunch of other men. You know how they do. Hey, bro, what should I do? Okay? He's trying to remain positive. He's trying to remain in his ego. Don't get confused. He's trying to remain in his ego and think up the perfect opportunity. You may even hear something from this punk in the next few weeks. With him looking for an opportunity to gain your forgiveness. And if he does gain your forgiveness after you scalded him with this hot truth that he really was childish enough to think you didn't know. If he was to gain your forgiveness and you say, you know what, I'm going to let it go. Okay, we see him fighting the delay that was in your relationship. The delay was his bullshit, by the way, in case you was confused. The delay was Seven of Swords energy. The delay was that Seven of Swords energy he was bringing that you was like, I'm not going to let you in my life with that nonsense. So he would fight against the delay that's been going on between y'all. If you were to forgive him and let him back in your life, we see him fighting the delay and kind of following your rules for a while. Following your rules for a while. You know, he would let you run the show. And you would have to be very patient. And it's up to you whether or not you want to deal with that. But the bottom line is you, sovereign feminine, you said some things to this man that blew his hair back. And basically, he's in a recovery period right now. He's in recovery right now. He's trying to figure out what the hell just happened and who is she now? He's basically sitting back studying. He's trying to figure out what happened. What happened? I don't even know. His head has been left spinning. Okay? And with that, Thank you for tuning in to Divine Feminine Tarot Tea. I will see y'all in the next one.